So what you're going to do is record yourself using your smartphone. Then you're going to connect it with the cable that came with the phone. And it's the same cable you use to charge it. You're going to use the USB connector. And when you put that USB connector on there we go, you'll connect the phone to your computer. It'll open up a folder. I'm on a PC phone. I'm on a Samsung, but it should work pretty much the same on a Mac. There should be a folder called DCIM, and inside of that folder should be your video file. And that video file is going to be, usually it's an MPEG file, MPE4 file. You're going to copy that file onto your hard drive. Now, what I suggest you do is make a folder on your hard drive in Documents and call it Adobe Premiere Class. And then make a folder inside of that folder and call it Icebreaker. And then take your file and move it into that folder. So here I am on my hard drive. I'm going to Documents. I've made a folder called Adobe Premiere Class, and I've taken the video that I've created, and I'm in the Adobe Premiere Class, and I've taken it from my phone and copied it into the Adobe Premiere Class folder. Okay, and this is my video. If I double click, it's going to play.
Hi, this is Alfred Williams, your instructor for the motion.
And that's the first thing that we're going to do for this project. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to set up Adobe Premiere. So I'm going to launch the Adobe Premiere application. And we'll go into all the details for all the different steps as we go along. But right now, we're just getting an overview on the whole process, right? Shooting a video, importing it, ingesting it, editing it, etc. So we're going to go over inside of Premiere, and we're going to click New Project. And we're going to call this project Icebreaker. And then you can actually put underscore your name, your first name, and underscore your last initial. And now what we need to do is point this project to the correct location. So you'll see where it says location, we're going to click Browse. And then I remembered that my project's in Documents in a folder called Adobe Premiere Class. So I have to have it say Documents, Adobe Premiere Class. Then I click Select Folder. I don't have to worry about any of the rest of this right now. We'll go through all the settings later. That's all you need for now. I'm going to click OK. So now it's going to set up the Premiere environment and have it linked to the correct location. And what I'm going to do is import my file. I'm going to go to File. I'm going to choose Import. Then I'm going to navigate to that folder. I'm going to go to Documents. I'm going to go to Adobe Premiere Class. I'm going to select the MP4 file, click Open. And there's my MP4 file right there. Now what I want to do now is I want to turn it into a sequence. I'm going to grab it, drag it, and drop it onto the timeline. Like I said, we're just keeping this really simple for now. I just want you to go through the stages. If you follow along and do exactly as I'm doing, there shouldn't be any problem. Now what we want to do is we want to set in and out points on the timeline. I for in and O for out. So the scrubbers at the beginning of the timeline, if I tap I, that's going to set my in point. Then I'm going to grab the scrubber to the end. Actually, I'll cut it off a little sooner because you can see my thumb, and we'll learn how to edit later. And then I'm going to hit O. And what I've done is I've set the, I've created a sequence, and I've set the export, the portion of the timeline that's going to export it. Whichever timeline is currently active is what is exported. So now I'm ready to export my video. Now, of course, when you do edits, there's going to be there's a whole lot of stuff you'll do in here with color and light and audio and cuts and transitions and dissolves, and we'll learn how to do that in due time. But I've got my video up. Now I'm going to go to File, and I'm going to export. I'm going to go to Export, and I want to choose Export Media. So I'm exporting that sequence on the timeline. I want you to use the format H.264. Let it, the preset, whatever it is, leave that as it is. And then the output name, you're going to click where it says output name, and you're going to give it an output name. Let's call it icebreaker underscore your first name underscore your last initial. And then we want to put it in that same folder where our project folder. So we're going to go to Documents, Adobe Premiere Class, and the file is called icebreaker underscore my name is Alfred underscore W MP4. I'm going to click Save. Don't worry about the rest of this right now. Just click Export. It's going to export your movie. Okay. Now we're lucky it's running really fast. Okay. Then after we export it, what we're going to do is we're going to take it and we're going to upload it to YouTube. Okay, let's stop there.